Welcome back, my friends, to the One Direction Challenge. Alright, this is a really fun one because it's gonna be goofy, man. There's like out of all the towers, usually what makes a tower good is mixing both the left and the right sided upgrades. But now we gotta find a combination of towers that we can use that use only on one side. So basically what we're gonna do, okay, I gotta explain this. It's gonna be ridiculous. Let's pick my towers first, then I'll explain what the heck we're doing. So I think Cannon's gonna be decent. Ninja's goofy as crap, but I think we gotta use it, guys. You know what, let's switch to Dart. Let's do Dart Monkeys, and then I'm actually going to use the Mortar. Alright, let's do the Mortar, and we get a bonus of something. Sniper, maybe? Was it a Sniper? Oh, dude, I'm so good at this game. I'm so good at this game, just guessing, the guessing game. Alright, so what's going on, guys? Well, of the goofiest challenge you guys are going to see in a long freaking time. Whenever you put down a tower, you have to pick either to go left-sided or right-sided. So after I get my first upgrade on the right side, I'm like, oh, now I cannot get any other upgrades on the left side, so I'm never going to get camo detection for this guy. I'm never going to get any range upgrades for this guy. I just got to chill with him. Now this guy's also going Cobras like a complete jerkopotamus over there, so I've got to deal with that as well. Now, you're thinking, well, for the Dart Monkey, that actually works out pretty well. I mean, you usually just get 0-3 Dart Monkeys. It doesn't even matter. Yeah, but now I don't get any camo detection for him, and now if I go for, anything else, I gotta get like all the way up to a Juggernaut, you know, for camo, lead, popping power, and any camo detection, and all with our Dart Monkeys. So I picked some decent towers for this. Like, there's a lot of other towers that just would be absolutely awful without the other side. Like a Boomerang. Think about it like this: a 2-0 Boomerang and a 3-0 Boomerang are decent. That's fine. But if I ever want to get a 2-3, doesn't work. You know, getting a 0-3 is just worthless. Absolutely worthlessly, awfully terrible. Nobody likes that. So, we're actually killing this guy pretty darn good at this point. He's got a really freaking bad defense, and we force a battle energy on him. So because of that, we're actually going to use a Bloon energy. I'm going to Bloon energy these blues. He's going to finally start defending with that 3rd tier ninja. His Cobras are actually not doing a very good job at all. And I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to pop in a cannon pretty quick. I was thinking a 3-0 cannon would actually be a pretty solid tower. And then for camo detection, we're going to rely a lot on our 0-3 mortar. Because, you know, the mortars are good and everything, but if I just get a 0-3, he's going to have enough camo detection to defeat most camos, but not all of them. But you know what? That's where I have a Juggernaut or something to hopefully clean up the rest. Or move the mortar around or something, dude. Now, the good news is there's no limitations on anything else. Now, there's no limitations on eco or any sort of weird things like that, so I can get up to a pretty reasonable height. What is this guy doing, man? He's doing Cobra lifesteals already. That's pretty weird. So we're going to go up to 530. So that's pretty reasonable not to have. Should I get 550 just to have a nice even number? 550. Alright, so we got a nice even number going for us now. I'm going to get a second Dart Monkey at this point. I usually don't use Dart Monkeys, by the way, but these are just one of those towers where you don't need to combine both sides to make them somewhat efficient. This guy's also got a pretty bad defense, though. I mean, he's just weird. So let's get our mortar up. This is going to be our camo detection. Plus, it's going to have Bernie stuff as well, which is kind of nice. Bernie stuff plus full-on camo detection for most towers is good. The sad thing is, like, I cannot use a left-sided mortar pretty much at all. Because to have a mortar be good, you need the Bernie stuff, right? That's kind of how I think about it. He's going to sell something. He's going to sell his Boomerang to pop it in a better spot. Cool. That's fine. Let's try for a quick regen lead. I don't know if it's going to do anything, but hey, it's always worth it to just try. And beyond that, I am going to go for my cannon over here. Pop him right here. 1, 2, close. 3. He's going to get a 2-3 Boomerang to defend that regen lead, and he's going to do a pretty good job of it. But he's stealing all my lives, dude! Ugh! So he, like, didn't care that he lost all his life in the beginning of the game, because he was like, I'm going to get them all back. With a little maniacal laugh sitting in a corner with this troll face on and everything. Yeah, I see what's going on. I see what's going on over here. Alright, so our defense is decent. Not amazing, just decent. Can't do a 3-2 or anything, just 4-0 or 3-0 is it. Should we go for a Zebra Rush? You know what? Let's do it. It's gotta be pretty big. But I'm down. I'm down for a $2,000 Zebra Rush. Yeah, defend that, bro. Defend that. 2-3 Boomerang get defended, unless you use a Battle Energy. So if Battle Energy is that $2,000 rush, guess what? I got another one of these guys all ready for action right here. So So we're going to go for it, I think. We're going to go for like a mixture of zebras and regen rainbows. Without... If he doesn't get a 2-4 boomerang, he's done. Will he get the 2-4 boomerang up? I don't think so, man. I don't think so. The OG will be defeated by our ridiculous rushes. So honestly, I feel like our combination of towers right there is just solid, man. Imagine if we had some really, really crappy towers. Boomerangs. Maybe, sniper. That was one of our main towers. How bad would that be? Oh my gosh, a 0-3 sniper. The only thing that would be reasonable would be to get a 1-0 or like a 2-0, maybe. It's like just 1-0. Just spam the 1-0s of the 0-0 snipers. That's like the best thing you can do. So we got an AK-47 over here. It's a big bad gun. He's getting ready to shoot down some targets and whatnot. You know, it's weird because when I think about shooting a gun, like I never shot a real gun. So when I think about shooting a gun, I usually think of a paintball gun. So the first thing I did is instead of like pulling the trigger, I had like the rifle and everything, and I wish I was on video right now, but I moved both of my fingers at the same time, like you're trying to press the trigger really, really fast, like you would shoot a paintball gun really, really fast. I don't know why. Just what happened. So I think we're gonna do the same strategy here, guys. But what else can we get? I mean, the wizard. We can get lightning wizards. Oh, we can get a laser cannon, too. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. All the options are finally opening up to me. Get a laser cannon, go for a hydro rocket. No hydro rockets. You got to get faster shooting on that guy. If you don't have faster shooting on hydro rockets, it's terrible. Don't even do that. But anyways, we're going to be spamming these dart monkeys, man. We're going to spam these bad boys. Start off, you know, there's nothing wrong with getting a crap ton of 0-0 towers as well. Looks kind of goofy, I will admit it, but if it works, it works. It doesn't matter how goofy it looks, right? Sometimes when I rig things, that's usually the saying that I go with. You know, I don't know if you guys rig things ever. Gimme rig it, where it's just like, it looks like total crap. So, like, my car is pretty old at this point. I have a Ford Taurus. It's 2007, so it's about 10 years old at this point. It's like rusting on the bottom. It's a gross old car. I know a lot of YouTubers, they like to go buy their, you know, Lamborghinis once they make their first big chunk of money. I don't really make that much money, but I don't have enough money to buy like a new car or anything like that. So I just chill with my old car. It still runs. I'm okay with that. As long as it's running, I guess I'm pretty happy. But anyways, it's a really, really old car, and what I did was the panels, like on the inside of my car, like right where like the window kind of opens up and everything, it's all jacked up. So it's like falling off, and it's getting a little bit dilapidated and kind of gross looking and everything. So anyways, I was like, all right, man, let's rig this thing. So I just took a bunch of I started off with Elmer's glue. All right, that was probably a bad start. I started off with Elmer's glue, and I tried to glue it on. That was terrible. So I ripped that off. It actually, luckily, came off pretty easily. And then I decided, all right, let's go with some silicone. So I got some silicone, and I just like, I don't remember if it exactly was silicone or like some sort of silicone-related product, but I just started gooing a bunch of that stuff on the inside of the panel, because it's so weird. It's like a furry mixture of kind of plasticky fur stuff. It doesn't really make much sense, but that's honestly the best way I can explain it. It's a mixture of furry plastic. So like it's really hard to glue it back on, and it's like the panel like just pops off so darn easy. When I slam my door, when I close my door too hard, the panel just bloop, pops off, and it's really annoying. And you can't not have the panel on there. Now if I was a drug dealer or something, this panel would be perfect, because I would hide my drugs in there so darn easily. Luckily, I'm not a drug dealer, so I don't need to hide my drugs in there. Or a drug doer. I don't need to hide my doing drugs in there either. But it would be perfect. So maybe I'll, you know, market that when I'm trying to sell my car. I'm like, hey, if you do drugs, this is perfect for you. This is absolutely perfect for everybody. So he's rushing with a bunch of yellow balloons right here. With my Dartling gun, we should be able to defend without a battle energy, by the way. Now he's actually got some pretty crazy stuff going on right now. Just 2 ninjas. So like, we could do something really risky right here, guys. What do you think? Regen lead into a crazy pink rush. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's gonna go for the balloon chipper. Okay, you know what? Suck it. Do it. Let's go. Pink balloon! Big bad big balloon rush, and we see a battle energy popping out. Now, we do a ton of damage to this guy. Holy crap, dude. And the battle energy's gone before we even hit round 12. We're gonna... Oh, he's disconnecting? Did he get so upset from my little pink rush? Maybe not. I think he just got disconnected. But we're gonna go for a secondary regen white rush, guys. Holy crap. Sell it all, man. All out regen white rush right here. He's gonna try and counter me with something, but it's not gonna be in time, and the AK-47 gun has been defeated over there. I know, the numbers weren't even 47, but AK... Come on. What are you going to see after AK besides 47? It just makes sense. Alright, so, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I actually didn't cheat with my dartling gun on accident. I got the powerful darts, but I never got any of the other upgrades, so that actually worked out pretty well. I almost cheated, though. I would have accidentally cheated on that one, but luckily I didn't even have enough money to cheat. And when I say cheat, it's like an accidental cheat, obviously. I don't go out and try to do challenges where I cheat. It's just like, you know, the fight or flight response takes over, and I'm like, ridiculous, things happening, do things, Chris, your brain makes things happen. So I do things, and things happen, and then all of a sudden I realize, oh crap, I messed up. I broke the game. I cheated. I cheated. I'm a cheater monkey. So, ooh, attack shooter. That actually could be a pretty good one as well. I didn't even think about that. A ring of fire. Or a blade maelstrom. Oh. Oh, man. Alright, so obviously it's a dart monkey start. Dart monkey. Dart monkey. And another. Dart monkey. You guys thought I was going to build something else, didn't you? Gonna switch it up on you and build a mortar or something. Be like, let's build a dart monkey. Oh, God. Screwed you guys over right there. That's what happens when you're too good with hotkeys, man. I could play musical chair. I should do that. Musical chair, monkey buildings. I have to build, like, I could play, like, a short 30-second song or something like that. Every single time the song ends, I have to build a new monkey or something like that. But I have to build a random monkey. That would be pretty fun. Just like, just press buttons until something happens. Or do a random number generator, and that's what monkey I have to build. I don't know, so many goofy things we can do. Anyways, I don't know why I'm not building good dart monkeys. I'm stupid. That's probably the best explanation I can give you guys. Here we go, tons of blue balloons. Go, 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 go. So I think, believe it or not, we're actually going to go for pretty darn high income on this level. This is one of those levels where the naturals are going to kill you, not the scent balloons. So all you got to do is get enough defense for, like, mid-game, you know, to defend most normal things. Just a couple of regen rainbows. People usually don't rush with all-out regen rainbow rushes on this level. If they do, they're either stupid, being silly, or the other player is just being too weird and not building enough stuff. I don't know. They're not stupid, I guess, if they send regen rainbows. But most people will defend the crap out of those guys. It's kind of a risky thing to go for. Alright, so we're going to continue on with our greens and everything. This guy's got, of course, another ninja wizard strat over here. It's the normal. We see this a lot. He's going to go a lot of greens against me. I'm actually barely defending right now. I don't know if we have enough defense for these things. It's like just enough defense. I will take it. In fact, I think I should just switch over to a mortar at this point. Instead of just spamming a bunch of dart monkeys, just go for a mortar. So let's get up to 500 before I do any of that. I feel like that's a reasonable number to go for on this little map right here. Might even go higher than that eventually, but I want to get my mortar first because this guy seems like he's one of those sort of aggressive players, so he's probably going to do an all-out yellow rush against me on round 8. So let's get to the... Or, oh my god, alright. So let's do the mortar. Now remember, we can only go for a right-sided mortar, so like, we will get the Bernie stuff, but even so, it's not like an unstoppable force. We don't really have the gigantic range that we would like to have on this map, so it's going to be a little bit risky. So we're going to go for a pretty beefy yellow rush right here, guys. Beefy! Big bad beefy. 6 hundo eco as well. And he battle energies the yellow rush. That's what we like to see. So beyond that, I'm also going to go for my ring of fire. We can't get the extra range on this guy. So will it be big enough if I don't have the extra range? Honestly, I'm probably thinking like it'd be more efficient just to put him in the corner then. It's going to pass right here twice. Plus, I'll hit the regular naphtha balloons as well. Let's do that. So I'm going to get a Bernie Stuff Signal Flared Mortar. I'm going to try and get a Ring of Fire as well, and then I'm going to spam a bunch of Dart Monkeys. That's kind of my goal. You know what? I kind of want more Dart Monkeys now, though. Let's get the Triple Dart instead. So we went for a really crazy defense instead. Not something I normally do. Normally I'm more of an aggressive guy. He's got a pretty decent defense over there. Ninja Cannon Wizard, it's a very, very oddly solid defense. It doesn't really have any, like, crazy weaknesses. You know, just enough. Oh, he's gonna rush me or what? No, he sold his Wizard to put it in a weirder spot. Now the natural balloons are actually gonna be more deadly for him. I don't know why he did that. That seemed like a really silly move. Alright, man. If you want to be a silly little goose over there. Gooses are silly. It's Canadian gooses. Still remember when I went birding one time, and the people were kind of crazy there, and instead of, like they were going around, like, saying, oh, there's a blue bunting, and there's a blah, 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 something finch, like, you know, crazy things. The one that was actually kind of funny that caught my eye was like, there's a Canada goose over there. Oh, crap. Oh, crap, dude. So there we go. We do end up surviving against the ceramics. Not very well, but we do. Pop a couple more Dart Monkeys in here as well. Keep in mind, oh, man, so we got no camera detection on these guys. Let's pop this guy. Oh, gosh, no! This is not good. Alright, well, I got 2 more sets of road spikes. I can kind of stop these naturals. Alright. Round 18, man. We gotta go for it. We gotta go for the bug right a frickin' way. Hope for the best. Hope for the best. Hope for the best. He's got a weird little Tornado Wizard down there. That's actually a pretty solid Tornado Wizard. I don't think I've cheated yet. Usually I'd cheat by this point, like getting a couple 2-3 Dart Monkeys. I don't think I've cheated yet. So there's the bub. He's gonna, of course, Battle Energy it. He's gonna Tornado. Oh, he's gonna Counter Rush me as well. I should be good, but just in case, I'm gonna buy this Taxider down here. I Battle Energy that stuff, so I don't need the Blade Maelstrom yet. Yeah, it's being the key word. And then with all our extra money, we're gonna buy a couple more Dart Monkeys over here. Gotta defend those Bloons, man. Round 20, BFB time. Now, if you rush this me with a BFB, this is gonna get really crazy. Really freaking fast, guys. Oh my god, do we go for a Super Monkey fan club? Or like 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know, man. So we started to struggle a little bit against those natural balloons. Like, we got a really solid Dart Monkey defense up there. We got the BFB coming out. He's gonna try and defend it, it looks like. We're gonna go for a second BFB then. Because he's trying to defend it instead of counter rushing us. Instead of us spending all of our money mixing it up and doing weird things, we're just gonna defend this crap. What's probably going to happen is I think the natural balloons are actually going to be what kills him. Round 21, man, you got a bunch of crazy balloons coming out. He's going to Battle Energy right at the very last second, it looks like. Or maybe not at all. What is going on? He didn't Battle Energy at all. Did he just give up? But the Demot has been defeated. Yes. So the One Direction challenge actually went pretty smoothly, believe it or not. Picking the right towers is the most important thing for you. It's not even about... So if I did this with random towers, I'd be screwed. Like, there'd be nothing I could do. Entire freaking time, dude. I'd get my face smashed up by every single little pebble that ever hits my windshield, you know? That's what I'm talking about. Doesn't need to make any sense. Just kind of happens. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this little video, right here, make sure, of course, you leave a comment with another new, crazier challenge. And have a super duper delicious day.